to your mat. We are going to start off today in a simple sitting posture. So your lovely Sukhasana, easy sitting. Ideally, you have your legs crossed in front of you. You have your little triangle of space between the legs. But of course, if you need something different, go for it as always. Taking your hands, you can, cracking my knuckles always. And placing them down, up, heart, lap, on your head, wherever you want them to be. Roll the shoulders back and down a couple times. And then close your eyes. Take a moment to focus on your breath and only the breath. Notice the sound of your own breath. Notice how that sound can become deeper as you place your tongue down at the bottom of your mouth, opening your throat, an echoing sound, a little bit louder. Notice the movement of your body as you breathe. Let your belly expand big on the inhale, then feel the ribs open and stretch as much as they can. When you're exhaling, we squeeze the navel into the spine, contracting the belly, and then feeling your chest soften. And we don't normally breathe this deeply in our everyday lives, right? We're very, breathing is very involuntary for us. We don't have to think about it. Our bodies do it for us. But in our everyday lives, our breaths tend to be very high in the chest, very shallow, very short. It's nice to remember to take these moments of really opening the body with the breath, really moving the breath with control, with awareness, your control. And letting your awareness expand to involve your own mind. Noticing any chatter, any thoughts or ideas, just acknowledging, not following. Notice any internal dialogue, that little inside voice, if it's there. Notice the tone of your own mind, and the energy, the vibe. I feel like in today's world there's so much negativity out there, so much hateful energy, so much divisive energy. And if we can simply start with ourselves to shift our own mind, our own inner voice, thoughts, our own energy to kindness, to love, inclusiveness, compassion. And that energy will be shared with all those around us. As we inhale, reach the arms out and up. Take a forward fold. Exhale, reach out. For this whole practice today, as you discover parts of your body, as we move, and as thoughts and words arise in your own mind, shifting those energies to ones of kindness, ones of self-love, self-compassion. You're always aware of the breath. Inhale, returning up to center. And As you exhale, changing the cross of your legs. Inhale, reach the arms up to sky. With your exhale, take a twist over to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand on the outside of your right thigh. And again, your choice. You can turn your head all the way around to the right, or you can find some gentle movement through the neck. And you can also feel free to shift your ribs around a little bit. You can shift your weight and your sit bones and discover what this twist holds for you. Returning to the sky. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale over to your left. And once again, you can just stay still, or you can find little movement. Alright, I had a teacher one time that was very against the exploring of the body in the pose, like moving around like I like to show you guys. And I don't know, I like it. I feel like it gets deeper. Also, I feel like most of us probably kind of sit around a little bit too much anyway, right? Sedentary lifestyles, desks and things. We don't move enough. So I encourage y'all to always move. Move mindfully, right? Move kindly. And return to the sky. Inhale, lift. Let's go single breath. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale up. And left. Center. Side bend over to the right. Single breath. Inhale up. Exhale left. Create lots of space. One more time. Up. And right. Center. Left. Reach it up. Take it forward. Exhale. Keeping your teeth separated in your mouth, but your lips closed if you can. Always a softness in your jaw. Walk it up. Inhale. The fun story, I'll tell you guys to relax your jaw all the time. That constant awareness of relaxing the jaw helped me to stop clenching my jaw in college. All fours. I used to be a teeth grinder. Stress, right? I had to sleep with a bite splint and all those things, but it was awareness, right? Conscious awareness of your own body, catching myself every time I did it. I was able to relax those muscles, and I don't need the butt split in many, many years. Awesome, right? Open belly, do cats and cows. Exhale, round. Your breath. Warming your back. Enjoying the movement in your spine. The linking of breath and body together. And if it feels good, take those exploring movements. Rolling hips, rolling neck, diving into your joints. My knee just popped in a good way. Yay! And center, returning. Bring your knees together and touching. Your right toes step back behind you. Let that be a stretch. Press back through the heel. You can kind of rock a little forward and backward, working into those toes. So that stretch down your calf, your Achilles tendon. If it feels good, you can pick up the foot, roll the ankle a little bit. And then we're going to spin this foot flat to the ground. Just stay there and really press into the outer edge of that right foot. You're going to feel, hopefully, some good stretch on the outside of your ankle and the outside of the calf. If any of y'all are big walkers or runners, you'll like this one. take the right arm and inhale, lift it up to the sky. Now this can be straight up, or you can open it out behind you. I have a wall there, but pretend it's not there. I can bend my elbows real further. As you exhale, we're going to give ourselves a hug. Take that right arm, wrap it around yourself, and then dip that right shoulder. So you're going to look out to your left, almost as if that right shoulder was going to touch that left elbow. It doesn't, but just imagine it could. And then open up again. Inhale. Where if that bottom wrist is giving you issues, come onto your fist. Yeah, anytime. And exhale, hug, dip the right shoulder, look out. One more time. Inhale, open and reach. Exhale, squeeze, wrap, twist. To the sky, inhale. And take it down to the mat. Your right leg, inhale, lift it up where it is here, and just give it a little pulse. Just a pulse. Spread your toes, and make sure to keep going, but you're going to make sure you pull in through your ribs and your belly, right? We don't want the body to come into a cow position. You're going to keep it kind of pulled in, like you're doing cat almost. Outside the lights, I couldn't stand without a soft voice to say. Now hopefully you're starting to feel your butt muscles a little bit here, your hamstrings, your thighs. It's also really nice for your kind of core and your low back, as long as you're not collapsing, right? Don't let your body go into that cow position. Inhale, lift it up as high as you'll go, going between the hands. Exhale, take it forward. It's forever. Nice. From there, you're going to walk your toes forward just as much as you can, looking for your half split stretch, where it doesn't have to go straight. If you have yoga blocks, you can put those under your hands to kind of help you have a little bit more elevation. And you're going to roll the ankle, roll the hips. You can stay kind of extended and high. You can go slow, fold into the leg. It's whatever feels amazing, yeah? And as we inhale, find your extension, right? And we're going to take that, so you can see I kind of round my spine into that cat, use my core. I'm going to pick up the foot and bring it back through, and you're on your knees again. Cat's cow. For other side, neutral spine, knees together, left toe step back, and again find that stretch. Right? Kind of rock, a little forward, a little backward. Maybe pick it up, wiggle toes, roll ankle. And from here, spin the foot flat and press into the outer edge of the foot. Look for that ankle and calf stretch. And if you're not tight there, you might not feel very much, and that's awesome. For me today, my left ankle, I don't feel very much, but my right ankle, I felt a lot. My right ankle's been bugging me lately. Left arm, inhale, reach up, and open any amount, stretch. As you exhale, take your big, beautiful self-hug, self-love, and drop that left shoulder, look out to the right. Inhale, pick it up, open it up, reach. Exhale, wrap it, squeeze, twist. One more, open, and exhale. Inhale, lift to the mat, exhale, pick up the leg, inhale, and spread the toes. I like to do what we call flanked. You're going to pulse it. Now your foot positions, you also have 3 foot positions. You have a pointed toe, right? You have a flointed toe, which is that halfway between a point and a flex, and you have a full flex. It kind of depends on what you like. I like flanks. Remember to keep your ribs pulled in, kind of pushing the ground through the arms. Connect to all the muscles you're feeling being activated here, being warmed, maybe getting a little tired. It's okay. Breathe. Sit with your own discomfort. Be with yourself. Invite all the sensations in. Knowing to do what you can, knowing to take less when you need to. And inhale, straighten that, lift that leg as high as it will go. Exhale, take the foot forward between your hands. When you get there, walk your toes out any amount and find your half split stretch here. Hamstring, calf, Achilles tendon, arch of the foot, top of the foot. And then we're going to find our extension up. Okay, so we're really trying to pick the leg up and put it back, not drag the leg, okay, as much as we can. So you got to come up on those fingers a little bit, kind of roll that, round that spine so you engage your core, pick it up, bring it back, and knee down. Yeah? Cross your ankles, come back down to your sit bones. Beautiful. Taking a cobbler pose, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together and butterfly the knees out to the sides. Let's start with a yin cobbler. Bring the feet far away from you. Okay, so you can see lots of space between the legs, like a big, kind of like a kite or a diamond. Sit up tall, walk it out. Any amount. Love taking little side-to-side sways in this pose. For me, it gets a lot deeper through the hips and it dives into the low back a little bit, which is nice. You might go lower. Some little options here. Your elbows might be able to make contact with your calves. And if they do, you can roll your elbows in little circles and kind of move them up and down. And then you're basically giving yourself a calf massage here. Now, let's say your elbows don't reach the calves, then you can still use your hands, right? There's nothing wrong with self-massage. I don't know when the last time y'all went to a professional masseuse or anything like that. Whatever answer you just said is too long. It's nice to kind of give ourselves that love, right? Especially maybe y'all that are still kind of quarantined or locked down or sort of isolated a little bit. It's touch, right? It's human in touch. And I know it's with yourself, but it still counts. You can press into your thighs, right? A gentleman. It's all gentle. You're controlling the pressure. It's a slow Sunday. You can even massage your own feet here, right? Why not? And that self-love, right? Self-kindness. Also very good for your hands. When you're massaging, you're building circulation through your hands, your wrists, and you're doing strengthening all this area as well. Gain some good dexterity through your knuckle, your joints, and your hands. And then we're going to come up. From here, take this right knee. You're going to bring it up. And this bottom left leg, we're going to bring it in and kind of under. Right, so kind of move into our Marichi's twist. You're going to bring this right foot closer up into the body. Use your hands to kind of hug the leg in, sit tall. Okay? Option to bring this right foot at the outside of the thigh. Or look at it how it has to be flat. Right? It's hanging in the air. Not for you. Bring it back in. We want this knee to stay high and close into the body. Right hand behind you. Left arm. Your choice to either hug a little bit gentler or arm outside the leg a little deeper and twist. And that same idea that we had earlier at the very beginning, right? You can take movement in the neck. Slow, mindful, feel everything. You might take little shifts of your rib cage, hips, belly. Breathe. Lots of big, beautiful breath here. Really moving the breath big in the belly. Your belly movement as you breathe with the twist, massaging your internal organs, getting your digestive system fired up, getting you ready for all the mimosas you're going to have later. I don't know, maybe you're not, but... As we inhale, we're going to turn back to the front, turn forward, and just a little counter twist over to the right. And return center. And we're going to return to our cobbler. So we're going to come out. Now this one, your choice to do the same yin cobbler, or you can take more traditional, where the feet come really, really close in to your body, as close as you can without slouching. Yeah? And then take your stretch here. You can go as far forward as you need. You can take little sway movements. You can return to any self-massage you like. I think what's kind of fun to do in a traditional cobbler, or actually either one, is start to try to interlace your toes. If you haven't tried it, go for it. It's kind of fun. Our fingers and our toes actually have the same muscles. We just use them differently. They're just developed a little differently. Our feet can do the same things your hands can, for the most part. That's kind of cool. Try to interlace them together. Okay. You're going to feel, if you are doing the interlacing of the toes with me, you are going to feel a lot of pressure in your toe knuckles. You might have toes constantly slipping out. It's okay, just put them back in. It's a really great way to open up your toes. It's like a toe spraying, right? If you've got really swinched up feet, it's kind of a nice way to work them a little open. I saw a video one time of a person who was able to interlace their toes without using their hands. It was like shoo, and then shoo, shoo. I can do that. Remember, sitting up tall is a little difficult. Use your hands behind you and sit up, right? Press through the floor. And gently come up, release those toes. If your foot cramped at all, that's completely normal, like mine's doing just a little bit. And taking your left knee, bring it up, so we're going to go to the other side. Right leg is going to kind of come up. It's going to come under. And you're going to sit up nice and tall. Remember, choice one, choice two. Left hand behind you, right arm. Hug or outside your leg, twist. Imagine your belly button is going to come all the way around your face behind you. But don't force it. Give just enough pressure, just enough. Going until your body meets resistance. Then you just kind of linger there, soften the tight spots, and then you can go a little more until you feel a little more resistance. As we inhale, returning to center, taking your counter twist, exhale over to the left. And center, release. Bring your legs out in front of you, give them a little shake out. Side, side, up, down, roll ankles, wiggle toes. And we're going to come down onto our bellies for an awesome shoulder stretch. You're coming down onto the belly. When you get there, take a little moment to kind of pull your ribs forward and stretch out. Your right arm is going to come out to the side. You can see it, but the palm is down, right? And what I've seen before when we've done this in person is that I always see this arm being way too high or way too low. So really look at it straight out to the side. From here, left hand is going to be at the side of your chest, and we're going to gently, just a little bit here, we're going to gently roll into the right side of the body. You're going to take your knees into the belly a little bit. So your head is resting on the floor, your neck is soft. Make sure you're turned so you can see the camera. If you need to put a blanket underneath the head, that's okay too. We're trying to melt in this pose, softening, heavy. You're feeling sensation in the right shoulder and all the surrounding area. If you ever need a break, just roll back onto your belly and then return when you're ready, right? Where the arm should not go numb. If your arm is starting to go numb, tingly, then roll out of it for a second, let the blood flow, and then come back. If you're looking for some options, your top knee, left knee, can open up, facing up to the ceiling. You can open out a little behind you. Adding a twist. May the leg just be heavy, right? Kind of just hanging there in the socket. Your bottom knee, the right knee, could also come up. And remember, your knees would just stay together, both knees facing the ceiling. Or they're both kind of drifting out behind you a little bit. Another option, your top left arm, you can reach up to the sky and you can find movement, right? It's just shifting it over the head will change the pressure you feel on the bottom shoulder. Circles. You can let it just kind of wrap around your low back and roll that shoulder open, kind of hang there. You can have the arm literally just hang out of the shoulder here. If it's in you, you might even interlace your fingers, but you don't have to. It's not really necessary. You can play with all these variations. You could just sort of, again, you can explore, you can flow, and stay soft, stay open, stay heavy. Breathe. And then very gently, we're going to release. We're going to come out. Take your absolute time. There's no rush, no rush, no rush. It's a big stretch. Whenever you come out, reach your arms out in front of you and give yourself kind of a reset stretch, right? Reach out through fingers, reach out through toes, and tuck your chin, bring your forehead to the mat, and reach. You're tucking the chin enough that your nose is not smushed into the floor. And then lift. And we're going to do our other side. So hopefully you feel the difference, right? The right and left arms, right and left shoulders feel pretty different. So we'll face you guys this time. Gotta move quite a bit though. So now your left arm is straight out to the side, palm is down to start with. Right, and really notice if the arm is too high, notice if the arm is too low. Straight up, straight up. From there, right hand by the chest, and you're going to roll over. There's a couple ways you can do legs, but today we're just bringing the legs, the knees into the chest. Head on the ground or a blanket. I'm actually going to grab a blanket for me just because the mic over here gets in the way. Oh, my bad. There we go. Before you start deepening right away, yeah, just give yourself a moment to kind of melt. Feel it. Feel the difference in your left and right shoulders. Maybe you could almost fall asleep here. And then you might decide if you open up that top knee, let it drop out behind you. Kind of like, almost like cobbler. One knee might come up and join. Your top arm can find its movement if you want to. Or it can just hang out behind you. Ooh, it's a good inside arm stretch right there. You're just finding what the body needs, what needs your attention, and giving your attention lovingly. And then we'll start to make our way back. Yeah, take your time. If you want to lay here longer, you're welcome to. That's the nice thing about the online, is you're not going to disturb anybody by doing your thing. When you get back to center, and find your reset stretch again. Ooh, big stretch. Take my whole life to. Nice. Lifting your hand. You're going to take your hands in kind of by the low ribs. So if you can see that my elbows are stacked kind of over my wrists. And that's what we're looking for here. Legs can be open. They can be together. I always have low back issues, so I keep my legs pretty open because it just feels nicer. You're going to squeeze your elbows in toward the body, so no chicken wings, right? Bring them in. And you're going to roll the shoulders back and try just here, with no hands, no pushing, just lift the chest as much as you can without the arms. So it's kind of like a little cobra. Just really engaging back muscles here, feeling that. So the way your shoulders are rolled back and rolled down is going to stay like that. Don't let the shoulders creep up into your ears. And we're going to come into any amount of an up dog. So your inhale. Lifting. You don't have to go very high. So the shoulders, did they stay back and down, or did you kind of collapse? Right? So be very aware of that shoulder activation. We did a lot of shoulder opening. Let's bring a little strength into it. Your exhale, roll your belly and chest down. We're going to keep that shoulder activation. Let's do a couple more. Inhale. Press through. Kind of press from the shoulders, from the arms. You might look up. And exhale. Down with control, with control. Let's do two more. Inhale. Bring it up. Exhale down. Last one. Bring it up. And down. Nice. Coming back into your child pose. If it feels good for you, you might roll your wrists. You might bend the elbows, palms touch, bring your thumbs toward the back of the neck, the shoulders, a little tricep stretch, a little shoulder opener. If you have a lot of fall allergies, you have sinus pressure, headaches, it's really good to bring your head elevated up onto like a yoga block so that your head is not below your chest, right? Having the head kind of even or slightly above the chest would feel better for any headaches or sinus pressure you might have today or anytime. And returning up to all fours. From here, open up your legs a little bit wide. Curl the toes. We're actually going to let's open our knees a little bit wider. So kind of turn your toes slightly out. Bring the feet a little bit closer together. We're going to kind of work back into a little crouchy malasana thing. Sit bones back. Walk the hands in. Kind of rock back into the feet. Lift up your knees. Let's go ahead and let those knees open today. Knees open, kind of like cobbler again. Toes are slightly turned out. Your feet do not have to be touching. angle a little bit, so that's what my feet look like. You can stay high. This might be enough. Or stretch out. As your arms reach out and as your chest kind of lowers, you're going to still kind of pull the sit bones back. You're creating a little bit of traction here with the spine. Sit bones pull back, but arms pull forward. You might feel that inner thigh stretch. You might feel that through your hips. Breathe big. Breathe into the back of the rib cage. Now we're going to walk the hands in. And we're going to bring the knees together. And as much as you're able to, come up onto the toes. Hands might find the heart space, and we come into toe stand, a little balance pose. Maybe you have a wall next to you that helps you out. Breathe. We're going to press through strong legs and come up to standing. First time to stand up. Yes. Arms reach up to sky. Ooh, pull the elbows back. Open up the heart. Look up. Inhale, lift. One more time. Exhale, squeeze the elbows back. Look up. Open your throat. Maybe tiny little back bend. Inhale up. Heart. So just as we did that toe stand kind of crouching, let's do a little toe stand here. So toes facing straight forward, parallel feet, and lift your hips here, or heels, your heels here. If you're on carpet, like me, it's a little bit more challenging. Keep it where you are. You're going to pretend like you have a little ball between your ankles and you're trying to squeeze that ball. So not letting the ankles kind of fall outward from each other, yeah? Which happens a lot. Pick a gazing spot that's not moving. Every Sunday morning race. And though the fear in my heart still drives me over the edge. One more inhale, can you lift the heels 1 more millimeter? And gently, gently bring them down. Oh, yeah. And then you can alternate just rolling one ankle out, then the other. And pressing one top of the foot into the ground and then the other. Need the rain. I've been hoping for clouds, but the sun. Beautiful. From here, we're going to go into a wide angled fold. So you can turn either way you want to on your mat. We're going to do that wide angle, right? Turning your toes inward. You call it pigeon toeing. Pressing into the outer edges of your feet the whole time. We did that earlier. Take your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. We prepped for this a little bit with that floor stretch. Inhale, pull the shoulders back. Puff open the heart. Look up. And your exhale, fold yourself down. So what can be really handy here is placing a block under your head if your head doesn't quite reach the ground. So it's a really great support for the neck. But ideally, the head just hangs down as close to the ground as possible. If it feels like too much, you might bend your knees, you might bend your elbows a little bit, right? Imagine your pinky fingers would touch the ground. If it feels good, you can roll your shoulders in the sockets. Tongue is still at the bottom of your mouth, even though you're upside down. Give it one more inhale here. Extend those arms a little bit more. Maybe try to look at your own tailbone. And exhale, release the hands to the ground and feel that difference. Halfway up, lengthen. I'm going to mirror you. From here, we're going to take a side lunge, bending the right knee. Okay. So if you're a little bit tight today, you might just be a little bit, just like halfway. That's fine. You might even have an elbow rest on the top of your thigh. Totally cool. If you're feeling good, we go lower, we go lower. Maybe the left toes turn up to the sky. Maybe not. We're looking for the inner thigh and the hip stretch here. You have a choice to sit up nice and tall. You have a choice to go nice and forward. Just kind of, again, feeling out the body. I like to rock my body a little bit forward and backward here. I'm just feeling things out. Spread your toes. Breathe. And we're going to return. All right, inhale, come back up through center. And your exhale, bending your left knee. And the amount. Settling into gravity a little bit here. Breathe. Reaching for you from the endless dream. So many miles between us now. And inhale, returning up. With this exhale, we're going to... I changed my mind. Exhale, fold. And coming up to the sky. So standing all the way up. Yeah. Bring your feet in together. Come up to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Forward fold. Exhale, take it down. Belly and low ribs touching your thighs. Feet, toes facing forward, but feet can be open wide. Your knees can be soft and bent as long as you're glued into the top of your thighs here. Arms any way you like. Just hang for a moment. Reaching for you from the endless dream. Passing through your shins, inhale, lengthen. Hands to the ground, exhale, all fours. To your sit bones. Nice. Coming up toward the front of your mat, arms around the back of your thighs, and find your spinal rolls going back and up. Now, of course, if you like to do plows or shoulder stands, you are welcome to. If you love the rolls, keep going. Whenever you kind of feel like moving on, you'll stay onto your back, hands on the knees, and move the knees around in big circles. Massage your low spine. And the bottoms of your feet touch the mat. So from here, placing your hands onto your thighs, you're going to lift your head up, and we're going to try our best to keep our gaze at our belly and stay there. So let your fingers, your hands reach up the legs, past the knees as much as you can. Now again, keep your head just the way it is. Inhale, move the arms up and any amount behind you. Exhale, hands to the knees. Try to lift those fingers. So notice how your low back is flat to the ground. It stays like it the whole time. Inhale. Arms go back. The low back stays flat. Exhale. Lift. Maybe bring those feet up off the ground. Inhale, arms. Exhale, lift. Maybe the legs go straight. I'm just giving you variations. Maybe the legs go straight. Inhale. And exhale. No grabbing, just a reach. Inhale. And squeeze. Keep your low back flat to the ground. Push through the belly. Inhale. Squeeze. Last one. Open. And down. Feet down. Head and shoulders. Ooh. Yeah. Arms down by the sides of your body. Take a little bridge to release that. Bring your heels in by your fingers. If you prefer back bend, go for it, because we're only going to do it one time. And lift the hips, maybe. You might interlace your fingers. You might tuck your shoulders in and under. We've done this position of the arms a couple times already. So in addition to stretching open the belly, the front of the hips, you also feel this in your shoulders, neck, upper back. Really press into your feet. Feel that squeeze in your sit bone muscles. Your inhale, pick those hips up 1 more millimeter. And untuck, roll it down, exhale. Walk your feet outward, go into your knee dips. Knees go side to side. Stretch out your quads, front of the hips. You might linger on one side if it's tighter than the other. Return it to center, walk the feet in. Taking your left knee into the chest, give it a hug. If you need a little bit more opening sensation for your sacral spine, push into that right foot and lift that tailbone up off the ground again, just maybe an inch. It's very tiny. You have to take a little sway, a little movement. And then we'll take this right leg, straighten it out along the ground. Take the left toes, tuck them behind the right knee, and twist over to the right. Left arm opens out, head turns to the left. Your right arm can also open out of that right hand, can help to ground the knee toward the floor. If this is not a twist that works for your body, take your own favorite twist that does, always. Big breath. And bring it up to center. Realign. The right knee hugs into the chest. Just there, or that little lift of the tailbone if you need it. Little lift of the hips. Maybe a little bit of sway, a little exploration. And left leg straightens out. Right toes tuck. Twist. Over to the left. Head to the right. Breathe. And return. Realign. Take any last pose that you need. Squeeze anything that feels good. And as you're ready, enter into your Shavasana. And of course, a reminder that if you have low back, hip issues, having elevation under your thighs or under the knees kind of helps alleviate some of that or soften some of that. Always an option. Pillows, sofa cushions, towels, they all work. You have to settle into the ground. Your palms are facing up, open. Eyes are closed or covered. we continue to be mindful and in control of our breath, your tongue is floating in the mouth now, away from the roof of the mouth, away from the teeth. Your lips parted inside. Every exhale longer than your inhale. Really emptying your body before you take that next breath. We empty out hate. We empty out our anger, our frustration, our fear. And we breathe in our love, our joys, gratitude, kindness, patience, compassion. begin to move your breath fuller and deeper. Notice the ground beneath you. And bring movement to your toes, fingers, wrists, and ankles. A little rock of the head side to side, perhaps that resetting stretch, arms over the head, yawn. Walking the feet in when you're ready, rolling over to either side of your body. Making our way to any comfortable sitting position. You can control the influence you have on the world around you. Let it be one of love, conversation, listening, patience, kindness. As we inhale, reach the arms up to sky. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Thank you all so much for being here, and namaste.